All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Koholoyam La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Akakodash, La Balam Yamahai Balam. Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honors you brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect, those that change according to the word, calling on the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in the time of trouble. Say, peace be unto you, you true believers, and may the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. And, it's, it's sobering to see, like, how these prophecies are increasing more and more daily, how Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is really doing this thing, man. The Lord is really, bringing these prophecies forth. Now, Apostle Tahar, the elder Apostle Tahar, our head teacher over here at H0ES, deemed this year the hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass, man. And every time he calls a year, things start happening. And there's really been a lot going on this year. Even if this isn't the year that the Lord comes back, a lot of prophecy is being pushed forward. A lot of things that are written in prophecy are being pushed to the forefront this year. So this year is being set up to be one hell of a year. Now, hey, the Lord could come back this year. Who am I to say, the Lord won't come back or he will? Because no man knows the time. But the way that things are moving in the earth, the way that, this so-called global currency, this American dollar, is facing devaluation the way it is, and all these systems are being put in place for the MOTB to kick off. The way things are being done in the world right now, show us that we are very nearing at the door of the end of this present world. Through the spirit. Hold on, let me hold on. I'm gonna get situated here. Yeah, but as we see these things approaching, the collapse of the dollar, and we know the outcomes of it. Everybody's been comparing America as to what it shall be like Venezuela. In Venezuela it was bad. Like in Venezuela, when their dollar collapsed, there were doctors, female doctors, selling their vagina on the street for a sandwich. It got bad. It gets bad when the things like this happen, and in a place as big as America. Good movies to watch right now and get in the spirit of what's coming is I would suggest you watch Rosewood. And a lot of these women, because what happens when a dollar, what happens when a currency falls in a city, the first thing that happens after that is exploitation of women. Now, these women are on this huge push to be equal with men, and it's not, that'll never be the case. It'll never, but they want to feel special. They want to feel special, and they want to feel made like, we're above something, we're above men. And that's cool. If you want to feel that way, it's okay, because life will show you soon what it really is. This is all orchestrated and set up for the downfall of you women, because eventually when these economic woes hit, when these food shortages really hit, we'll see what the value of women really is. In situations like that, women become spoils, what the scriptures call booties. Booties, you know. And it's it kind of sounds funny because that's all women do, like that's the quality of women. That's what women have been reduced to, is booty. The majority of these women, they don't have any skill set of being what a woman is supposed to be. So when society falls and breaks down and these economic woes really hit the way they're going to hit, women are going to become a spoil. Okay? Women are going to become a commodity. Like women are going to be traded for resources. Because whenever a country falls, that's the first thing that happens. Women get exploited. And it's crazy. You look at the world now you got all these women saying, well, it's not right. You fought all these years to be against men and be like, men are dumb, men ain't shit, fuck men. We don't need you guys. You guys are nothing. We can do better than you. We're better than you. And it's funny how the Lord changes a situation to where hey, wait, where my man at? My man Dave Chappelle said it best. Hold on. Where's my man Dave Chappelle? Here he is, right here.
When I watch sports, I be thinking about, think about, okay, say LeBron James changed his gender. You know what I mean? Okay, can he stay in the NBA, or because he's a woman, does he have to go to the WNBA where he will score 840 points a game? What does it actually mean to be equal? You know what I mean? Like, women are actually equal to men, then there would be no WNBA, would there? You would just be good enough to play in the NBA with us. Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
Hey, that's the truth, man. It's the truth. You could easily just shut the fuck up, man. But you wanted equality, and now you got it. Now you got what you call equality, and now you're not happy with that because the equality that you accrued from your years of fighting against men has given the rights to other people to have equality too. The people that you don't want to see in the bathroom, in the locker room, the people that you don't want to see when you're competing in sports. This whole trans talk. And it's funny. Like, to me, like, I'm totally like, I don't agree with the man cutting his rod off and going and being a woman. I don't believe in, a woman, going and getting a rod and taking pills and getting their breast chopped off, or men taking estrogen pills and getting their breasts grown. I don't believe that. I believe that's highly wicked and evil and demonic, But it is funny to see. It is funny to see shit like this. Hold on. Where is it at? I should have kept it up there. It is funny. Now this is what's funny.
And now, making her way to the cage, please welcome Fallon Fox.
As a technique to beat me, so I'm just going to take it to her over and over and over again until I win this fight.
Let's welcome her opponent to the cage, Erica Newsom.
Knees, and that's it, Fallon Fox. Holy cow.
Now, mind you, me being the man, if a woman jumps all in my face in a threatening manner, You know, if I was to take that woman and choke slam her ass, you know, and kick her guts out, then, you know, I would be arrested, of course. You know, we know that that's the case. But, you know, it's totally legal because of your fucking rights. You know, it's now everybody has rights, right? You have the right. It's my body, my choice, right? Remember that shit? Now it's totally legal for me to go and pay to watch a video of a man fracturing a woman's skull with his knee. It's totally legal. This man fractured this woman's skull with his knee on national TV, and it was like not a fucking march. It wasn't, you know, no kind of uprising. It was just her fucked up, man. Look at this.
Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow. Game over. Wow. And a real.
I want y'all to check something out. Check out the response of the crowd. See, now it's in a position where nobody can really say shit because this is what you wanted. Now, if we give you this right, now we got to give everybody this right. You see how a fucking tangle web we weave when we try to deceive, when we try to do what's against what H0ES said, what the Lord said, the role of a man and woman was. You see what happens? Now you get your fucking head crushed on national TV. Now look at this. Now look at the response of the crowd. The crowd is like, oh shit, this is not right. But they can't say nothing because everybody's a fucking feminist. Even you men are feminists. They can't say nothing. Now they just gotta watch this shit in horror.
How you feeling right now? I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
Yeah, a couple drunk motherfuckers. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree. Oh, that was horrible. and my dude is like, is normal. It's like, this is cool. Yeah, I just whooped this bitch ass. My dude is like, it's normal. Hold on. No mercy.
Tournament fight. The winner by knockout, Fallon Swords Fox.
How you feeling right now? I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah! And I want to tell everyone else, I'm coming in this tournament. Every woman in this tournament better look out. I'm freaking coming.
This is weirdo. I ain't freaking coming. Every woman better look out. Y'all better look out, right? Because now y'all equal. Now you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. Now some dude can say, look, I'm a woman and I want to compete in the Women's Olympics. Now it's happening. You got some guy couldn't pass the men's. He couldn't finish the men's weightlifting contest. What did he do? He said, well, I identify as a woman now. So he's over there smashing all the women's records. Oh, woo. Yeah, man. It's funny, but it's not, but it is, because you know the stupidity of the wisdom of this world is stupidity, man. Now, is it fair for this dude to fracture this woman's skull? No, it's not. It's fucked up. But it's what you wanted. So you got it. Now you got it. Now everybody can fucking go be equal, right? Right? Now this is happening. Now you got women, oh, it's not right. I went to the gym and there was a guy with his penis out. He had his penis out in the gym and it's not right. Yeah, but equality. And it's my body, my fucking choice, right? You see? I'm loving it. I'm loving to see you women get fucked up. Hey, either way, you're gonna get humbled. I'm loving to see. I love to see that. You know, that was funny to me. That was like that was like the Lord's sense of humor. Like, oh, you want, oh, because the Lord will turn you over to your own fucking devices, man. See, that's what's happening. These women are getting turned over to their own devices. They fought for equality and the women should be rights, but you know what? That ended up giving everybody rights. Now a man has the right to say, I'm a woman, put on a dress, and just go in the women's gym locker room and pull his dick out. Yeah, you fuck stinks. You got what you wanted. Ooh, man. Man, the Lord's something, man. What is this I got right here? This is what the Lord said. Hold on. What is it? Deuteronomy 20. No, Genesis. Hold on. This is what a woman is supposed to be according to the scriptures. This is why a woman was created. Okay? This is Genesis 2:18. It says, and the Lord power said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. You know? And, you know, the Lord made woman to be with man so a man wouldn't be alone. And what do we find ourselves? Alone. Because the so-called white man, who we call E, because if I say these Idumeans, I'll say that these Idumeans have given you power and liberty to do what the hell you want. Now you don't want to do the Lord's will because you're too tempted by your own will. And now these economic woes of society are coming into play in the earth. And now the standard of what's going on, what went on in early 2000s, 90s, 80s is gone. Now this place, the U.S., America, is about to become a third world country now. And now these liberties that you have to go to work and you have to, you make your money and come home, you can ride around in your little Benz and, you can look like you the shit, and sleep in your cold bed and go to work and get false validation from Facebook and Instagram, and that feels good because I don't need a man because I got emojis, and I can just go and just sleep with my dog at night, Now you now you could be a hell of an athlete, You can be the fucking best among women, but you can't even do that no more. You can't even do that no more because why? Because your big fucking mouth and your cry for equality brought equality to a group that you wasn't expecting it to. And now you can't even be fucking great at being a woman at nothing no more. Now men are saying, I'm a woman, and they're going to win your fucking awards, kicking your ass in the ring. And that wasn't the first case. It's been happening all over. Men have been identifying as women and going kicking their ass and winning all their titles. Now they can't even have that because you couldn't shut the fuck up. Like Dave Chappelle said, all you had to do was shut the fuck up, man. Now you can't even have that. somebody coming, you boxing this person. Yeah, I'm fighting, I'm training. You get to the ring and it's a dude, Did you like that? Yeah. How about that? I'm coming for you women, okay? I'm coming for you. Yeah, man, you can't do shit about it. Because you're a big fucking mouth, man. And you know what? Now it's going to get worse. It's going to get even worse than that because you've been reduced down to ass-hanging, selfie-taking hoes, man. All on the internet. You don't have the ability to to provide, things that would benefit a man. Because it's going to come to a time where you're going to need a man's protection. And if you don't have anything to bring to the table, see, y'all talking all that shit. Yeah, you got to bring my kind of energy and bring what I bring to the table, Now you're going to have to bring what we bring to the table. When the food is not fucking out here and you see a man fishing, now you're going to have to go and play by his rules. And the rules of a lot of these men have become vicious because they haven't felt love in their life. Because the idea of having a wife and being and having a partner is demolished, is destroyed. So these men haven't felt love from a woman. So their idea of love is be like, you do what the fuck I want you to do. Ain't no, I'm gonna get to know you and I'm gonna help you because you're a woman. That shit is gone because you're better than us, right? We're all dumb, brutes. We ain't shit. So it's gonna come to the point where you're gonna need us, and I'm not gonna be fucking nice, man. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm not gonna fucking be nice. I'm gonna play your game. You might just leave bleeding away from me, man. You come with that feminism shit in the time that's coming, I'm gonna fuck you right up, man. Or else just stay the hell away from me, man. And I know a lot of men feel the same, like, yeah, the men of the Lord are like, we kind of little, I fear the Lord. I fear the Lord might not have mercy on me. I do, But on the other hand, if the Lord does have mercy on me, if the Lord does enact me to appease his judgment in the earth, I'm going to do so gladly. And mercy is going to be gone in that day. The time of mercy is now. If you're seeking the Lord now, the scriptures say, seek the Lord while he may be found. Because it's going to come a time where the Lord's going to shut the doors of mercy. And it's just going to be blood in the fucking street. It's going to be blood. It's either you serve the Lord, or a lot of you women that are with the men of the Lord, the scriptures say to whom much is given, much is required. If you were the man of the Lord, you've been giving them hell, you might not make it. We understand that we're all, in this flesh and we gotta have our battles, but you're called to a higher standard for being with a man of the Lord. You can't just treat him like any other man, because there's going to be a greater judgment that comes behind that. Man, you were a man of the Lord, you better, whatever problems you had in the past, whatever situations that you beefing about, you better fix that shit. Because that man ain't got to be with your ass. That man could be like, you know what, I've been tired of your ass. I just needed somebody to lay beside at night. You know what? But since the world is going to shit, fuck you now. That's what kind of world we're coming to, man. A helpmeet. A help, succor. One who helps. And shaking your ass is not helping, And if that's all you can do in that day, what are you going to be? What is going to be your value? Oh yeah, she got a fat ass. She know how to have sex good. She know how to blow a man's rod. You can just take her and have fun with it. Somebody gonna shove you over there to be taken and take two gallons of water and leave. And you just gonna be a commodity. You're gonna be traded like money. You hear what I'm saying? It's already happening on a level already. These children, a lot of these children are gonna get caught out there. They're gonna be traded like money. For a deviant society of people that are crossing all boundaries now. Hey, the scriptures say, man, he will come with great wrath, knowing but he have a short time. So this man E is going to come with great wrath, and a lot of that great wrath is going to be rape, murder. He's going to unleash all kind of diseases, all kind of weapons out there. This place is going to be a war zone. It's Ecclesiasticus 25, or the book of Sirach 25, starting at verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You know, and all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. Can no man be more evil than a woman? Women are so evil they don't know their place in society anymore. Women are so evil they raise their sons to be effeminate so that they can have more power when he grows up. Son husbands, you know, is what Kevin Samuels goes. Son husbands. That's your son husband. You know, I don't need a man. I got the zip in the drawer, you know. But zip ain't gonna save you. In the time of zip ain't gonna fight for you. When all this heat about to come down out here, man. I got zip in the drawer, you know what I'm saying? And then I got my son to love me. And that's out of fucking order. And then the new hustle is, oh, we see that, you know, we see that these men are not loved. So let me make a hustle off of it and go and talk a bunch of shit to defend them so I can make some money off their fucking backs. Meanwhile, you sitting up there, you ain't got a husband either. A lot of you women need to just shut the fuck up, period. Just shut up. Just shut up. That's it. But that's a hustle now. Women, yeah, you women need to do right by these men and and yeah, and then men, weak-minded men coming out and giving you $20 and $50 and $100 because you stroking their ego. Because you're now you're making a hustle off of our oppression as men, and it's fucked up, man. But that's how it is. Is that mercy? No, but so don't expect to receive fucking mercy, man. When it ain't no food, when you know, not safe in the house, where you can't go in the refrigerator and make a sandwich, when you ain't got no money in the bank. Matter of fact, $1,000 came up missing out your bank account. You can't go to nobody to fight about it. You can't even see you can't even see where the money went because the CBDC, you know, the CBDC coming is what they call private ledger. That means only the bank sees the transactions that you make, not you. All you see is the amount that you have. So you could wake up one day and all the money in your bank account is gone. You know? The Lord, it's about to be a bunch of humbling going on out here, man. Just looking at society, man, just with a spiritual eye. These men of the Lord, they understand what I'm saying. With a spiritual eyes, you look out into society and look at the news and you see everything that's being set up for this place to be fucked up. You know, for these women to be fucked up out here, man, it's gonna get bad. A lot, you know, scriptures say, so these women are sodding that a lot of you gonna eat your kids. Your child is so important. He's my son husband, and he's special to me, and I don't need a man because I got a son. You gonna eat his ass when you hungry. When you get hungry enough, you gonna chop his ass up and fry him. Because if you're that selfish where you say, I can't take care of nobody that ain't come out my vagina. I can't look after nobody that ain't come out my vagina. If you're that fucking selfish, then that's gonna be your food. Because you're selfish, remember? I gotta live. Somebody has to die. I could have another kid. Or I could have grandkids. I got my grandkids. But you might chop up your son and eat him, and you know what? Your daughter might be chopping up your grandson at the same time wherever she hadn't eaten him. That's the time we coming in, man. Imagine when society breaks down and you got women cooped up in the house. You hearing men, You hearing men charging from door to door looking for food, women screaming, and you down the street. You ain't got nowhere to fucking go but sit there and wait. If you run outside, they might just catch you faster. And these kicked in doors are getting closer and closer to you, and you somewhere in the house trying to hide. If they come and looking for food, they're gonna find you because they're gonna be looking. Women don't operate in situations of turmoil and distress well. They don't. And a lot of you women, you've never known turmoil and distress and the way it's coming now. All you know is you can go, you can get your check, you can go and get a seafood boil and you can go get this or you can go get that, but this and that is about to be out of your reach. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I haven't used this Android phone in a while, so I kind of forgot. That's what's taking me. So I kind of forgot how to use these apps on here, which I'm gonna start using this phone to record. I like it to use it better anyway. People gonna hate. You don't like iPhone, man. It's just, it's not very helpful to me. So Jeremiah 4:30, it says, "And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting," It don't matter how good you look. You got on your what they say zoom zooms and wham whams. That's what they say up north. You got your zoom zooms and your wham whams, your little knickknacks, your little trinkets, and dangly things, and your little tight dresses or pants, And that's what all of you, a lot of you women, that's all you're gonna have is sex. You're gonna be out here. Imagine when they release these prisoners out of jail. When they release these hardened men out of prison, a lot of you women, you probably gonna love being run and trained on you, because But a lot of you, you're not, because you have to listen to me. I'm a woman. You can't treat me any kind of way because I'm a woman. That's gonna go out the window. That's about to go out the window. But I'm a woman. Ain't nobody gonna hear that shit. You know how long we've been hearing that? And I'm not saying I'm gonna be doing these things, because I don't give a fuck about you women anyway. To this point, I don't care. I don't care about having a woman. I don't care. I'm not in the spirit to try to run game and play those fucking games with you, and talk to you on the phone and shit. I'm not in the spirit to be doing all that shit. And women, you gotta jump through fucking fire hoops and say the alphabet backwards to get with some used up bitch. And hey man, I know people gonna be offended by my language. I don't give a fuck. You see what times we living in? Language is about to be the least of your worries. Oh, you talk so harshly. Wait till your stomach touching your back. You think you gonna be worried about how I was talking? Scriptures say you're not supposed to make a man an offender for a word, but people don't understand that. People are weak. Though thou closest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. You put on them long ass lashes, cumbrellas, nails, claws and shit. And that's all you know how to do is look cute. But that ain't gonna save you in the time that we come. Hey, if all you can do is look cute and and have sex, then that's what you're gonna be used for. If you like, a man might keep you if you can halfway, if you can, like, if you can catch a fish, if you know some things, a man might be like, you know what, she cool. I ain't gonna let her get ran through. She gonna be with me. But if all you know how to do is toot your ass up and think you cute, then you're gonna be shoved from person to person, from orgy to orgy, against your will. You might end up in the mountains, some goddamn where, with some rotten teeth hillbillies on top of you. Mountains ain't too far from here. It says, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair, thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life, man. All of them, all of thy lovers, they're gonna seek your life, man. Whether it be the so-called white man, whether it be your ex-boyfriend that you did wrong, maybe somebody who tried to treat your ass right, and you broke them because you're broken. You got hurt by one man, and now you on a warpath with all men, trying to fuck over every man. You don't know who you fucked over. And and that day somebody may be coming for your ass. Hey, watch that movie Rosewood. That's a good movie to watch in these times. Rosewood. Man, The Walking Dead. That's a good show to rewatch. Cause that shows you the nature of people when shit hits the fan. What's another one? A Birth of a Nation. How they did his wife on Birth of a Nation. How they beat and brutalized that woman. These martial law troops come, they're gonna. Hey, I did a show a while back. I was talking about how these martial law troops gonna rape the snot out of these women. And we living in that time now. Back then we was talking about it, but now it's nearing at the door. A lot of everybody, the viciousness of every person is gonna come out in the times we're living. Wait till things start drying up, really drying up. Hey, I was cleaning up around the house yesterday. I saw like five cop cars flying both directions. One flying east and one flying, three flying west and two flying east. This is gonna be a wild ass summer, man. It says, for I've heard the voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish of her that bringeth forth her first child. I mean, you're gonna be screaming in torment like you had given birth. You're gonna be watching your daughters get raped to death, watching your husband get raped to death. If the Lord ain't with you in these times, then I ain't got shit to tell you. If you ain't with the Lord, been with the Lord, man, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man, because time is short. We ain't just been out on the street corners bullshitting all this time. We've been really telling you what's going on, and it's becoming more evident that we were telling the truth. And a lot of you people, you've accepted death. You've accepted the ways of death because it's not in you to do right. And now you're gonna have to. Now that payment is coming, and now it's going to be a lot more serious than you thought it would be. That's where we're at. Man. If the Lord be with me, he's more than the world against me. But the Lord ain't with you, then he'll be the world against you. For I've heard the voice of the woman in travail and the anguish as her to bring forth her first child. The voice of the daughter of Zion. That's you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and all the women that come of them. Whether they be Irish, Italian, German, whoever came of this nation, these nations of people, man. That's you women. It said, the voice of the daughter of Zion that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, woe is me now. Like, damn, I'm messed up. I'm destroyed. I'm destroyed. For my soul is wearied because of murderers, because you're going to see violence and death in the street at a rate that you've never seen it. It's going to be so many people dying. You might be on the phone with people and they get put to death. You might be on video chat with people and they get their brains blown out. You might be in the car with somebody and somebody run up and blow their brains out and shoot at you. Hey man, it's not going to be safe. It's not going to be safe out here at all, and especially for women. And the fact that the Lord set you up for this thing to come, that's going to come upon you, man, is evident, man. Like women are about to suffer. Women are about to be out here messed up, because society is breaking down. Whether you see it or not, you may be comfortable right now. You may have everything you need right now, but wait another month or so. Wait, just give it a little time, and you're gonna really see what we're talking about. A lot of you watch this video and you say, yeah, you're right, but you'll do nothing to change your ways. You go out and be the same nigga that heard this video and agreed. I mean, before you heard this video and agreed. You be the same nigga before you was before. So, hey, when judgment comes, just face it. Because you didn't choose the way of the Lord. So the Lord ain't gonna be with your ass. You haven't listened to these videos for 3-4 years, and all you know is how to say it is shalom, 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 and H0ES. Oh, you can agree, but anybody can agree. It's about your actions. The scriptures say obedience is better to be obedient than sacrifice. No, obedience is better than sacrifice. And a just judgment is better than sacrifice. Zechariah 14:1 says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and the spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. Okay? It says the spoil, the spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. That's really talking about judgment being spread throughout the earth. And the reason why I say divided, because it means it's gonna hit a lot of you gonna get hit with judgment, but the elect are not. So while the elect is in the midst of the unjust and unrighteous, the judgment is going divide around them and hit other people. Let's look up that word divided. Halak. It says to divide, share, or plunder. Allot a portion, assign. Divide a portion, to assign, distribute. Assign, impart, or to divide up, plunder. Look at this part at the bottom. This part right here. This is the part I wanted to get to. It says, take away a portion or receive. Okay? So the Lord is going to either take away your portion, or He's going to take away your portion of judgment, or you're going to receive judgment. You know? So the spoil is going to be divided in the midst of thee. The judgment that's going to be coming out from the Lord is going to be going around the saints and hitting other people. It's going to be divided. Not everybody's going to get this judgment. You know, not scripture say not everybody shall taste of the second death. You know, but the saints are going to see judgment around them. You know. That's why I said, you know, woe is me now. Who shall deliver me in those days? You know? Because he saw so much judgment going around him that he thought it was going to hit him. But it was being divided in the midst of us. You know? It says, for I will gather all nations against Jerusalem. You know, the children of Israel. Hey, mainly the world is going to come against the prophets. Scriptures say you shall be hated of all men for righteousness' sake. You know, the world is going to. The scriptures say what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this scripture. Where it speaks about the woman. Hold on, let me see. Oh yes. Revelations 12. Revelations 12. Revelations 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of H0ES, Hamashiach. They're going to make war with us, okay? But the scriptures say when the enemy shall come in like a flood, then shall the Lord lift up a standard against him. And that standard is going to be by way of spiritual power. The saints of the Lord, you know, the scriptures say what the Lord, blessed be the Lord who teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight, who maketh my feet like hinds' feet. You know, we shall run and not be weary. 100 shall flee in one direction and 1,000 in another direction. The Lord is going to raise men up with power in the earth to execute judgment among the people, man. So if you are unrighteous Israelite, you're gonna catch judgment on both sides. You're gonna get judgment from the so-called white man, and you're gonna get judgment from the saints. That's why the scriptures say he shall hold on. The scriptures are popping up in my head now. Hold on. Amos. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that the desire of the day of the Lord. So like I'm going to read that. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? You know? So the day of the Lord is going to be judgment. For the wicked of our people, hey, to whom much is given, much is required. You're an Israelite. You're supposed to live right, but you choose not to. So much is going to be required of you. Much judgment is going to be required of you. When you're in the truth, much righteousness is required. But if you don't choose the truth, much judgment is going to be required of you, man. You know? Let me go back over here to Slovakia. What was that? Oh. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back to it says Zechariah 14:2, back in Zechariah, it says, for I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and houses rifled, and women ravished. It says to lie down, to lie down, to lodge, to lie, a sexual relations. That means a man is he's gonna rape you. And that means a man is gonna take it. It says to lie down in death. It means a lot of you gonna be raped and mutilated to death. To rest or relax, you can go to the spirit world. It says to be lain with sexually. You know? So if the house is gonna be taken, what do you think the women? Well, it says the women ravished. The women gonna run up and say, "Hey, let's have sex." No, the men are gonna take it because men are sexually deprived. Men are deprived of affection. Men are so when you're deprived of affection, the idea of affection becomes just getting one off. Because you don't know what true affection is. So a lot of these men, because of feminism, their mindset is, oh, well, I'm just going to take what I want. Their mindset is going to be, oh, you see a nice looking woman, it is not going to matter how she cry, but I'm a woman. That's not going to fucking matter, man. Because men are gonna be like, well, you're gonna do what I want you to do then. I knew you were a woman. That's why I got you tied up. It says, and the women ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity. You're gonna be taken into concentration camps. You're gonna be carted off. You're gonna be put in a box some goddamn where. Living a life in the metaverse to escape reality. The whole social media, the escape of reality, the escape of what is obviously wicked for a cheap emoji and unreliable people. You're gonna be somewhere escaping the horrors of your natural life through the metaverse. Where you can be what the fuck you wanna be. You wanna fly, you can fly. You wanna beat somebody to death, you can do it in the metaverse. You wanna take it out, what you're going through in your life, you can take it out in the metaverse. But the real world is gonna be vicious. It says, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. What was the residue of the people? That's talking about Yahshua, the elect, the saints. The residue of the people, they're not going to be punished with the city, because the Lord is going to hide his saints. The Lord is going to look out for his elect. Let's look up the word residue. It says remainder, excess, rest. The remnant. Okay, the remnant. Let's talk about the children of Israel. Excellence. The remainder, remnant. Remainder, rest. Other part. Okay. So the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Let's look up cut off. To be cut off, cut down, cut off. It says a body part, cut out, eliminate, kill. You know? So we live this life so we're not judged with the world. Okay? The scriptures commanded us, hey, you know, you're supposed to choose to live right now so you don't get judged with the world, because the judgment of the world is upon us. You know, you can procrastinate. Hey, scriptures say, hey, put not off from day to day. You know, you're not supposed to put this truth off, man. This truth is here to save your life. We're sounding the trumpet and telling you these things are coming in the earth. We're doing this for you to say, you know what? If the spirit is in you, for you to say, you know what? Let me stop fucking off and do what's right. Let me repent to the Lord and let me commit myself to this before the Lord come and bring this judgment. Because it's, you know, we supposed to you know, pretty much scare you into believing, man, into believing in the truth. You know, we talk about these things and we say, oh yeah, these horrible things are coming. And we know, because we know the scriptures and we know through prophecy, and we know how to put things together over the years because of the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua taught us to have foresight, to see the things to come by the things that's happening now. We watch, you know, economy analyst. We watch, you know, world analyst. You know, we watch the news. You know, we're not people that say, oh, the news is so much bad news, I don't want no news. No, I want to see the bad news because I want to know that there's a God to be feared. It keeps you humble, man. No. Well, people that don't want to watch the news, that are the people that want to remain in this world forever. You love oppression. You love being on the bottom. You love having to scrape your way through life. You don't want nothing better for nobody, including yourself. Just a selfish bunch of goddamn deviants, man. The Lord gonna destroy you for that. For not telling the people, look, that's not right. Somebody have to stand up and say, look, what's happening is not right. And this is the way to do it, according to through the scriptures, through the Holy Scriptures, man, through the Testament. This is the way to do it, man. Somebody had to stand up and say, this shit ain't right, man. And then call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for putting the spirit on us to do it, man. You know, with that, I give all praises and honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles, honor to you brothers out there pushing this word. All right? Shalom.